Hi, welcome back to Four-Wheel Drive is Life. As some of you may know, I ordered a rear locker recently and I finally got the chance to have it installed by my local shop. When it comes to installing a rear locker for my 2020 Tundra, my only option is a Harrop EATON locker or a ARB Air locker. And I picked the Harrop locker over the ARB because the simplicity, longevity, and less parts to fail for Harrop lockers. So I ordered the parts from East Coast Gear Supply, and I had the East Coast Gear Supply installing the lockers into a spare extra third member for my Tundra's rear diff, and had the whole thing shipped to me as you see here in the picture. And then I found this amazing local shop that's called Locked and Loaded 4x4 Fabrication. They were nice enough to help me out installing the third member into my diff, basically swapping out the original part to the new part. So the whole process involves pulling the axle backwards or out a little bit, and then swapping the diff third membering into the rear differential housing, and push the axle back and finish the job. Oh, and then you had to run the wire from the rear diff to the engine base control box, which already has a built-in fuse and safety mechanism, so the job will be finished then. I was debating between adding additional front locker and re-gearing to my truck. However, I do not see the need for that because one, with my 35-inch tires, I'm extremely happy with my power output and gearing performance. And two is I don't think I'll ever need a front locker. I know it's very nice to have, but I think even with the rear locker, I will be the limiting factor instead of the truck.
That heavy, huh?
As you may have already seen just now, that third member plus whatever gearing there is in there, plus the locker, weighs about 130, 150 pounds just from that part. So it's kind of impossible for me to even try to lift it myself. So I'm really appreciating the shop's effort, and thank you guys for doing this for me.
You need an extra pair of hands.
The locker is on, and as you can see, that wire is the one from the rear diff that has to be drilled by East Coast Gear Supply, and then we run the wire all the way up front to the engine bay. That's the only wire for this locker. And since the locker installed, we had to perform the 500-mile break-in procedure according to the East Coast Gear Supply. Basically is to heat cycle the rear diff, no more than 20 minutes or 20 miles of driving in one shot. And that was it, and now I have a rear locker. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more off-roading actions with my Tundra that has a new rear locker in it. Thank you.